counter someone's attack, then you're already in that mindset to just press a button to counter it, you know?
So now we're going to go and have YIMBO versus Streets. YIMBO was placed into losers quite early.
Oh! Streets busting out the Sagat.
This is going to be a miserable match for YIMBO. Streets knows.
I can imagine, yeah. Unless... Ooh, the Tiger Knee gets caught by the DI. Too close to get the buff there. God, yeah, that medium punch. DP again. Tiger Nexus, heavy kick. And he gets the wall stun. There's going to be a lot of super build up from that charged DP there. Streets is going to be going into the second round here. Oh my god, getting so much value out of these knockdowns. Fireball whiffs. Potentially maybe going for a parry punish. And that's going to be level 3. Streets is going to be wrapping up our second round.
We already knew that this was going to be a very difficult match for E.Honda, but I did not know it was going to be that difficult. Streets, a second game on... We are not even going to see the Cammy if it keeps it up like this.
Yeah, I mean, Sagat is not the only variable here. Streets is the one in control, so either way, this is not an easy fight. Nice, the crouch heavy punch. God, he's getting so much pressure off these jab throw situations.
Right throw mix up. YIMBO just still in the corner. That was a panic drive impact, and I can understand the impetus. You just feel like you can't do anything, but it's only going to make your demise that much faster.
Yeah. I think Streets kind of knew that YIMBO was going to be playing a bit more drive impact heavy, especially in a situation like this where you're a bit more scared, a bit more worried about your placement in the tournament. So you're going to be using some of your more risky tools just because of the, the having less confidence in your own play, but the perfect drive. Parry. Oh my god, what is this combo? That's some crazy corner carry.
It's Sagat. Sagat can do whatever he wants.
He's our leader. God, that crouch heavy punch is ridiculous, man.
That button's been so good, so long.
Yeah, and it will continue to be good in this game. Oh my god, he just goes so far. That is, I think, gonna kill. That's gonna put Streets. Yeah, that's going to put Streets into potentially the final game of the tournament. See if he can wrap it up.
It's been quite destructive. Streets has been just showing dominance. Big opening for YIMBO right now. YIMBO has a little bit of life in them. Early lead. That's a 1/4 of their way, extending it to half their life done. Can YIMBO? Is YIMBO starting to believe?
They'll walk up into the grab.
The spirit of the sumo on display right now. Jump back from Streets to opposite select. Carries the drive impact. And YIMBO
cannot
burns
uncheck him. Nice.
YIMBO going to have to hold this pressure. Waiting for that opportunity. Walks in and throws.
How many walk-up throws happened in that round?
Enough to win the round. That's
exactly. In Street Fighter 6, you don't see your health bar as a number of units. You see it as a how many throws can I take until it's 0. Oh my god.
Jumps back. I don't know how to feel about this decision. What is YIMBO waiting for? Okay, he looks for the whip punish. Stops whatever normals are there.
No, he goes for the corner switch. Gets the buff. See if he can do anything with it. Streets. Getting a big... Nice. Oh, he doesn't get a combo.
But it's Yimbo's turn to get the combo. Level 3, please, 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 please.
Yimbo gets one on the board. That is not going to be a straight 3-0 for Streets. He's going to have to put up a bit more of a fight.
We just are about to open Pandora's box because of that victory. Streets has the opportunity to... No, we're not going to the
confident, man. Hey, look, he's Ultimate Master on Cammy, but he's Grandmaster on Sagat, you know? That's not the biggest difference for him. He's confident.
If Sagat's their main?
No, Cammy's their main. Ultimate Master on Cammy, but...
Well, Ultimate Master.
Yeah. They were Legend a couple seasons ago. Which is pretty ridiculous. Nice. DP. It's a lot of situations today where Yimbo's been drive rushing under someone else and then having to swap directions. Nice.
And
I didn't think that was going to kill.
That's going to go ahead and put us at tournament point. Streets almost one hit away from level 2. Yimbo, one game. They can still take this, but they're in the loser side. Streets easily close to victory.
Yeah, if he just uses his resources perfectly and keeps Streets at bay, I think this could be this could still be Yimbo in the tournament.
Yeah, Yimbo's doing a great. Perfect parry doesn't get the drop, doesn't get the combo, but it does get the overlappable command grab. Ever since Yimbo's using the command grab a lot more, Streets has been just taking more damage.
Yeah, I think I've played against Streets quite a lot, and I think the main, like, if I had to say there was a weakness for Streets.
The sumo stomp was more than enough frames of animation for Streets to react. That is just raw FGC reaction.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh,
level 3. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. This is back then. We're going to go ahead and invest in the short term. Dogecoin has been purchased, but will it drop off in value in the next round?
Well, the thing is, right, you got to think about it. Both players are on 0 meters, so this is, in a weird sort of way, this is a reset for both. So ultimately, there's no real advantage for either player here.
Unless it's for Streets, because you got spacing life advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nearly gets the sumo hands.
Nearly gets the sumo hands, but that's because it puts them on block, allowing Streets to get popped by the crouching jab.
Imperfect parry. Another imperfect parry.
Yimbo going for the double dip.
Yeah, I've never gotten... The only way I've gotten Streets with a DI is when you get it randomly and then do a random DI reset off the wall. You can unk check him that way, but that's the only opportunity you're going to get to DI him.
One more hit from Streets will go ahead and give him the tournament.
He just needs one. And that is going to wrap it up. Streets is your Override Week 6 champion. I'm sure that a lot of people in the chat have heard that enough times now, but it's got to be said, Streets is just such a dominant player, and you can't really fault anyone for struggling against him because he's just the GOAT, you know.
Yeah, he is. But big shout outs to Yimbo for going all the way from the loser's run from Hades and also managing to get one game off of Streets. Great adaptability using the command grab to really impose his will.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing you can get in a tournament is knowing that you got knocked out from, a situation that wasn't a complete 3-0 sweep on your opponent's favor. You know, you went down swinging, which I think is the best result you can ask for in a bad situation like that. But really, really good plays from both players. Yimbo did definitely show some signs of being able to actually come back off that. So I wasn't fully counting him out there until the very, very end. But Streets is just he's just a different beast sometimes. But Yimbo played very, very well.
Well, that really was a fun tournament. Thank you for having me here, Bastion.
No worries, man. It's good having you. It's always nice seeing all the different casters pop in and pop out, and seeing the local bracket we've got here. It's some interesting folks for sure.
Yeah, you definitely have a colorful cast of characters, and y'all love your E.Honda.
Yeah, we saw all the Hondas come out today. It was Meatball City.
Yep, and
But,
I'm just going to speak for just 1 second. Hello, everybody. My name is Shiryuki. You already know that already. I am your head admin of the Jolter League. First of all, I want to say thank you for tuning in to Override 6. I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. Obviously, with VSF happening this weekend, we knew that this week was probably going to be a lot smaller than the other weeks. But with VSF ending, we've now got a full chance to go back into the swing of things and make sure that we produce the best tournaments that we can produce for you. Coming up this week, we have got Quick Step number 1, which is going to be our first ever Third Strike tournament, which is a community event that we are going to be running. It's not going to be streamed, but it is going to be a tournament that you guys can play in if you are a big fan of Third Strike. We don't have Yuigi on Wednesday. A new patch is coming out, and the new character Lucy is coming out, which means we want to give people time to get used to the character and the new patch before we jump right in, especially since we want to make sure everyone's in tip-top shape, and also because of how Strive normally goes, it would not shock me if everything messes up. Thursday, we have no tournament on Thursday. It's now been moved to Saturday, and then on Friday we have Ironclad number 5. So we have Tekken on Friday. Once again, Tekken has been blowing up recently on the Jolt League, so very exciting stuff. Then we've also got Eternity number 1. These are the Dragon Ball Fighter tournaments that we are going to be doing on Saturday. Now, I just want to make this clear. We've been talking over. We may be changing how the community tournaments are ran going forward. We may not be doing Third Strike and Dragon Ball Fighters going forward. One thing we kind of realized is that we should just keep developing on the tournaments that we already have. So what's going to be happening going forward after this week, so these 2 games are kind of fun, that we are going to be having the same 4 games used as our community event games. So we'll be running more Street Fighter tournaments, more Tekken tournaments, more Grand Blue tournaments, and more Guilty Gear tournaments, so that people have more chances of playing, which was asked for by the community. Just like usual, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is the Jolter League, to get all the individual matches that are going to be split up into individual sections, so you guys can go watch rather than having to go through the VODs. And I believe that is all. A top 8 bracket will also go on Twitter after this stream is over. If all the players could do me a favor, there is a new top 8 bracket in the tournament section. And if you guys could just please put your name, your Twitter, if you have one, then your main character, and then a flag of your choice, that would be very appreciative. And we have 2 more things we love to do before we end the stream. And we have to give our love and support to our commentators. So, Captain No Fun, your name today, it was opposite because you are incredible to have. Where can we find you if we want to find you, Captain No Fun?
Yes, you can find me at over on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. At Captain No Fun _G. That's where I put a lot of my FGC clips, which I will be pulling one infamous moment from Jolta for sure. Thank you very much for allowing me to cast with you. It's very this is the first time I got to cast for a local in Europe, so it was, the privilege was all mine.
And
yeah, it was great having you, man.
And Bastion, where can we find you?
As per usual, I am trying to get a Twitch schedule set up, but life's been pretty busy at the moment. But you can find me in the Discord at Bastion. I'm always helping people out, talking to people, and trying to climb myself. So if you need some games or need someone to rant to about how badly your games are going, just hit me up.
Yep, and with all that being said, I'll leave it up to the commentators to end tonight's stream.
Well, this is Captain No Fun signing off for duty, and I think the honor is all yours, Bastion. Take us home.
Alrighty, thank you, chat, for joining us for week 6 of Override. It's been great having you here. And yeah, we will see you next Monday for Override number 7. See you later.